Violet's in with the Weather Authority forecast as we get this week started.
And it's not going to be much different than this weekend. Stubborn clouds, not much sun. However, we will see some warmer weather.
I will say, as gray goes, yesterday was light gray.
Yeah.
So I'll take light gray
was a different-
over medium gray.
Yeah, it's just a lot of gray. Not a lot of sun, a lot of clouds. It's really not going to be changing. Next several days are going to look pretty similar, but we'll be adding the risk for thunderstorms into the mix. Starting tomorrow afternoon, looks really isolated for tomorrow and into Wednesday. A better chance come Thursday. We could even see some severe thunderstorms. Plus, we've got some summer heat and humidity on the way in, but it gets even worse next week. We're looking ahead to the potential for a heat wave. That means several days in the 90s, something we haven't seen at least in a row so far this year. Today is one of the coolest days of the week, even though it definitely does feel warm outside. We got up into the mid 70s. We're now down into the lower 70s, and it's mainly dry this evening other than a couple of light isolated showers to the north of Rome and Utica and a few more down towards Hamilton, Norwich, Cooperstown, and Stamford. The rest of us are dry and stuck under the clouds. This shield of cloud cover is going to stay over us for the rest of this evening, tonight, tomorrow, even into Wednesday, as this southern system slowly starts to get closer. And we have this stationary front that's parked over Syracuse and stretching all the way down to this system. But as it moves closer, it's going to bring us the humidity, which is why we're tracking the risk for storms. We're also watching another system to our north. This one is drawing up some heat from the Midwest. So as those two get closer, that's why summer weather is going to be moving into the picture. As we look ahead to Thursday, we've got a separate system we're keeping an eye on that could bring strong to severe thunderstorms, and there is a marginal risk to see some isolated flash flooding, so something we'll have to keep an eye on. Timing out your forecast for tonight, right now in the lower 70s, cloudy skies, small chance for an isolated shower mainly to the east of Syracuse. Those will be tapering off after sunset. Tonight, staying cloudy, dropping down to the lower 60s by sunrise tomorrow. Dry for morning to midday, but in the afternoon is when we could see a few isolated pop-up thunderstorms, very small and brief, and highs will be in the upper 70s, so a tad warmer than today. Looking ahead, things get warmer, though. We'll be climbing to the upper 70s on Wednesday. Once again, afternoon isolated thunderstorm. Midday to early afternoon storms on Thursday, highs in the mid-80s. Some isolated storms in the afternoon Friday and Saturday, upper 70s to lower 80s. But notice, sun finally returns Sunday and into Monday, and we climb into the 90s to start next week. Could be sticking around towards the middle of the week as well. Michael?
Thank you.